Speed is the force which sometimes seems uncontrolled. Taming the motion is like conquering a wild beast, unbridled and charming in its primevalness. Get beyond the time, cross out the distances, conquer the speed. Meet Zenvo. To create a hypercar is an enormous challenge. Zenvo was uncompromising from the very beginning. Futuristic, brutal design, high performance both on the track and on city roads, luxury class comfort, and the latest generation of sophisticated European technology. This is Zenvo philosophy.
When you do a design like the Zenvo, it always originates from a design brief. The design brief in this case was to design a car, a supercar, that didn't look like any other supercar at the market at the time back in 2008 when we originally started doing the project. I had this image in my head of this lioness sort of crouching in the grass somewhere in Africa, waiting to attack the prey. And I took that as an inspiration for the body of the car. This immense sort of muscular power waiting to be unleashed. And I hope also when people see the car that they recognize that, and even the car is standing still, it seems it has this immense power and it wants to jump forward. And that was really the inspiration of the bodywork.
The Zenvo design was inspired by two images, those of a crouching lioness and a sharp-sighted eagle. Predatory muscular movement, sharp inner system, and precision of every detail created a hypercar with a special Danish character. Futuristic, aggressive design fully describes the technical innovation of the car. It is the perfect balance between technical practicality and visual drama. Even in the early stages of prototype, Zenvo ST1 showed staggering results. Top speed of 375 kilometers per hour, acceleration 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.2 seconds, and 1104 horsepower. 3 driving modes, fully carbon fiber bodywork, twin charger system, turbocharger, and supercharger. By standards of 2009, this was a unique solution amongst hypercars. The fastest single-clutch gearbox adopted from motorsport. Luxurious and spacious interior, comfortable even for long trips. Extremely powerful engine, and remarkable driving dynamics. High fuel efficiency and eco-friendliness. It takes just one look at Zenvo ST1 to recognize that Zenvo is a hypercar of the 21st century. Troels Wallertsen, reputed to be one of the best engineers in the world, experienced in various racing series, including Rallycross and GT, made this dream come true.
If you can catch yourself in this forgetting about time and place and work in like 1 week only sleeping 2 hours a night, then you are in the right mode. Then you are really getting something done because then you know it's right. But if you can't find kind of the right melody, then you should wait a little bit and go to it again later.
The Zenvo mission is to create unique hypercars, the elite of its class. They should resemble a work of art, and accurately reflects the character and lifestyle of its owner. We are not focused on the quantity, but the quality of every Zenvo that leaves our factory. Most processes are performed by hand. This is not only a tribute to traditions, but also an ideology of the company that combines the highest standards of quality control, craftsmanship, and personal approach for the best possible result. For this reason, the creators of the company, Troels Wallertsen and Christian Brandt, personally take part in the construction of every car. A Zenvo client is more than just a customer to us. They are creator and co-author of their car. Along with the team of professional engineers, designers, and mechanics, they create their future hypercar, choosing the fabrics, colors, exterior and interior elements. Individual approach and compulsory preliminary testing make the drive, even at maximum speed and in any mode, perfectly comfortable, safe, and controllable. The passion that we put in every Zenvo hypercar gives a special feeling to their owner. Every car is suffused with energy. From this exuberance, a sense of power over speed, pleasure, and passion are born. All that makes the world of Zenvo truly vivid.
One of my great moments, one of the first time I drive in the Zenvo, I drive with some other supercars, and I was behind them, and I just make a gear shift. It's like a Formula 1, it's just changed very quickly, and pow, I was flying through them. So it was, yeah, I know I have a lot of power behind me, so they couldn't follow me. When you sit in the car and drive in towns like this, every people just say, "Wait, what's that?" So it's a special feeling to come with a car like this. Everybody looks at you. So yeah, of course it's a quite strong car, fast car. So in the middle of the city, you just have to look at every people because they are just dying when they see the car.
Zenvo is a company that rushed into the automotive world. In no time, the company placed itself at the top of the hypercar market. In 2016, we present a new level of luxury to the world, Zenvo TS1. All the changes introduced in the new model have been inspired by the wishes and recommendations of Zenvo owners. While TS1 preserves the unrivaled look of Zenvo, it has gained new features which give the car improved qualities. New aerodynamic elements improve grip and stability on the road. New LED lights give a modern look to the car and make your trip safer. The revised drivetrain infuses the car with even more power and sense of drive.
So what we've done is basically we introduced a new front splitter, which is deeper than the old one, and it has a little wing on the side. And basically what the wing does is when the air comes to the front of the car and goes around the corner, it guides the air around the corner and keeps a more consistent airflow along the side of the car, which is then important back here because at this point behind the door we have the intercooler for the engine. As we have twin superchargers, we need intercoolers. So in each side of the car we have an intercooler, and by controlling the airflow better along the side and then also putting in this element which is a vertical wing in the intake for the intercooler, we have improved very much the airflow through the intercooler and thereby also improving the cooling of the engine and the performance of the engine. In terms of aerodynamics and downforce, we have introduced a new higher rear spoiler with a more aggressive, 5-degree more aggressive angle than the previous spoiler, which of course again improves the downforce on the back and improves the balance between the front and the rear. Together with that, we have designed a new rear diffuser, which is basically also creating downforce. And that has been developed together with a new more lightweight and sophisticated exhaust system where we move the exhaust from where they were before in the grills to the diffuser. And again, in terms of airflow and everything, this gives a more efficient airflow. So basically, that's the basics of what we've achieved with the change of the car.
All thanks to the completely reworked engine. New twin supercharger system for immediate throttle response. enhanced cooling system, larger brakes and lower weight, a new flat plane crankshaft inspired by motorsport, allows the engine to reach higher RPMs with a distinctive noise. For optimal balance between comfort and sport, you can choose between traditional automatic and sequential F1-style gearbox with paddle shifters. The customer decides from the very beginning what suits them best.
Gearbox was more or less new. The shifting system was new last year. We found out that the shifting system was extremely fast, the way it's working. We're also controlling the RPMs inside the gearbox in a very special way, like our new ECU is working very, very fast. So we can actually have a dog box, and the dog box is a racing gearbox, which is exactly what is sitting in a Formula One car or something like that. And normally they are very rough to drive and very noisy to drive, and it doesn't suit the street. But with this new shifting system, we're actually able to drive or to run a dog box on the street, because we can control the RPMs on the shafts so precisely so it won't make any noise when it's shifting. That's for me a super achievement, and also that we are in the area as shifting times as Formula One.
The advantages of the new hypercar are not limited to its prestige and rarity. Zenvo reflects Danish practicality, and it unites the aggressive northern design and advanced engineering. This car has two faces: a tranquil Danish moderation, perfect for city roads, but always ready to create the brightest emotions and driving passion on a racetrack. Zenvo is a special hypercar. Not only looks and performance count, it is a spirit of speed and freedom, a spirit looking for a master worthy of possessing him, worthy of the right to tame the motion and speed, worthy of going beyond the edges of everyday life. Basically, when you design a car of a car.